Therapy dogs, now shaping students. My name is Olivia Holliday, and I want you to imagine a dog in school, walking and petting the dog and reading your favorite book to the dog. It could be a possibility, but how? The answer is therapy dogs. Therapy dogs are dogs that are they're specifically trained to provide comfort, affection, and love to people in hospitals, therapy sessions, nursing homes, disaster areas, and now schools. More and more schools each year are giving the students the option to be with a therapy dog during school hours. Some schools in New Jersey are even using dogs. Making our own school the best work environment and a stress-free zone would really improve many students' days. I have noticed for myself how my dog, Phoebe, helps me relax after a long day of school. I used to get really stressed and worked up about school, but both my family and I have noticed a change. Being with my dog helped me become calmer and just feel better overall. Students would feel the same if we were to have dogs come into our own school. Therapy dogs in school is beneficial because dogs are considered one of the most effective stress relievers. They improve students' physical well-being and they improve students' social skills. One way that shows how dogs help is when I spoke with Miss Ben, a 6th grade social studies teacher here at WMS. She explained to me how she actually brought her 2 golden retrievers into school. Her students read to the dogs and spent time in the classroom with the dogs. Miss Ben noticed many effects on the kids that were caused by the dogs. Miss Ben felt as if her students were calmer and more relaxed. She felt as if they were more open and talkative to raising their hands. Miss Ben was telling me how even the quietest kids came out of their shells and spoke up in class. She felt as if there was more communication in the classroom. Communication is also extremely important. Miss Ben noticed more communication between herself and students and between students and other students. Miss Ben told me how the dogs improved behavior, social interaction, and sense of responsibility in the classroom. This means students are more responsible for completing their work. Having better interactions can improve group work and being more comfortable for speaking out loud, or even for some kids just raising their hands. I didn't like raising my hand until in 1st grade there was a dog that came into my elementary school classroom. It was a West Highland White Terrier, and it was very sweet and comforting. It was meant to help kids feel better about reading out loud to their classmates. I read to the dog, and it made me feel better about speaking out loud or just raising my hand, which I had always hated. Looking back now, reading to the dogs shows how even with little kids, dogs do help. In my personal experiences, I have found that Phoebe, my dog, has helped me in multiple ways. I can tell her about my day, problems, grades, friends, anything. Phoebe will listen to me and not judge me. It always feels good to let it all out, and having a dog is a great way. Phoebe overall helped me realize how stressed I get, and she helped me get over it. Overall, my dog has helped me realize how students should feel happier like I am. So dogs should be a part of our school to also prevent stress at home. It's been proven that employees who bring their dogs to work produce lower levels of the stress-causing hormones. This was proved in a Virginia Commonwealth University study. This means that the work environment is calmer and more of a productive place. So dogs don't just help with stress, but it's been proven that they help your physical health. Dogs also have been known to help your cardiovascular health. In other words, it helps your heart stay healthy and reduces heart attacks. The HuffPost says, lower blood pressure, reduced cholesterol, and decreased triglyceride levels, which contribute to a better overall cardiovascular health and fewer heart attacks. This would be one of the long-term benefits of having a therapy dog in our own school. Many people love the idea of having dogs in school, like me, but there are some things to consider. For instance, allergies are a concern. If students are walking around the school with dog hair on themselves, it could trigger an allergic reaction to students or even teachers that may be allergic. But there is a solution: hypoallergenic dogs. These types of dogs were compatible with staff and students allergic to dogs. They don't shed. One example of a breed is a Type Terrier. This was a dog that came in 1st grade. This would be considered a health benefit for staff and students with allergies. Or another negative would be kids are afraid of dogs. Bringing a dog in and being with a dog would be a choice, not a requirement. Or the dogs could be a distraction. Could be one effect. But most reviews on the Alliance of Therapy Dog websites are positive. This is a website that I'll explain later. So dogs belong in schools, not just homes. Dogs help with stress, they have long-term health benefits, and they have many social skill benefits. Considering all these reasons, having a dog in school would be more of a benefit than a distraction. Overall, dogs would be a great addition to WMS. In our own school, to get dogs in our own school, there are certain organizations that can bring dogs into school. One organization is Alliance of Therapy Dogs. ATD has a program where they bring their four-legged friends to spread smiles and joy. This organization has a small fee. If WMS wants to have dogs coming in a couple times per year, the yearly cost would be $30. But if we want to just test it or to see how the students react, the fee would only be $10. This is a really low cost considering all the amazing results. So in conclusion, dogs would be a great addition to WMS. They relieve stress, help social skills, and they improve your physical well-being. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.